First reading challenge is to read a book with a cover that matches the colour of your birthstone. Mine is Amethyst, which is purple, and for that I will be reading Do You Know Me by Libby Scott and Rebecca Westcott. Now, I have read the first book in this companion series, I think, and it's called Can You See Me? It's about a girl named Tally who's autistic. The second challenge is to read a book that starts with the word the. For this, I have chosen The Distance Between Us by Cassie West. This is an audiobook that I will be listening to. As you can probably guess, it looks like a romance. The third challenge is to read a book that inspired a movie that you've already seen. And the book I've chosen for this is The Princess Bride. Now, this is my brother's favourite movie, and I have watched it, but I've never read this book. So it'll be interesting to see how that compares to the movie, as I am planning to re-watch the movie with my brother before the reading rush. The fourth challenge is to read the first book you touched. Now, to make this work, I 4 books on my TBR that I knew I wanted to read during the reading rush, and I asked my brother to mix them around from what I took them off the shelf from, and I closed my eyes and I chose the first book I touched, which was Looking Glass by Christina Henry. Now, I've read all of the other books that she has written, including the two that this is linked to, which is Alice and Red Queen. And as you can probably tell, they were retellings of Alice in Wonderland. Now, this is 4 new novellas related to this world of Alice and Red Queen, and I look forward to seeing what these new novellas bring to the table of this world. The 5th challenge is to read a book completely outside. Now, yes, I know that we're in the middle of a pandemic, so me actually physically going out somewhere and reading this is not possible, but I'm lucky enough to have a garden. So the book I've chosen to read is Star Wars Thrawn issue 4. So this is a comic, but what I'll be doing is listening to the audio comic version of this, since unfortunately sometimes comics are a bit too expensive and I'm unable to buy them. So I'm going with this. And I'm going to be sitting outside in my garden and watching and listening to this on my phone, or my laptop if I'm prepared to take it out. For the 6th challenge, I have to read a book in a genre that I've always wanted to read more of, and the genre I've chosen is classics, because I have not read quite a load of the classics. So I have chosen to read The Wind in the Willows by Keithan Grahame. I cannot pronounce names today. I actually don't know if I'm able to pronounce names at all anymore. And I apologise for the lighting. There's not that good of lighting in here. So yeah, I have not read The Wind in the Willows, and this is also quite a short book by the looks of things, so I should be able to get through this one pretty quickly. So that'll be interesting. And finally, the 7th challenge is to read a book that takes place on a different continent to where I live. And the book is The Lightning Thief. And no, this is not a reread. I've actually never read the Percy Jackson series, and I'm planning on reading this one last, so I can carry on with the series after the reading rush, since I would like to finally get to this series. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.